All right, we're going to go into probability of independent and dependent events. So independent events are events that aren't affected by each other. For example, let's say the probability of a thunderstorm happening tonight is like a 2 out of 8, and not 2 out of 8. Let's do 3 out of 8. 3 out of 8 chance of happening. And then at the same time, the probability of picking a pencil from a bunch of pens is like, I want to pick a pink pencil. There's one pink pencil out of 5 pencils. Yeah. So then what's the probability of both occurring? So thunderstorms and picking a pencil have nothing in common. So let's say I just take the first one, and this color green is not cute. So you take the 3 out of 8 and you multiply it by the other one. Just like you multiply for the sample space, you multiply here. You just have to remember how to multiply fractions. So you multiply straight top to top and bottom to bottom. So it goes straight across. So 3 times 1 is 3. 8 times 5 is 40. Done. There's a 3 out of 40 chance of both of them happening. All right, now this one's a little different. This is the dependent event, and it goes like one step higher. So they give you a bag containing 10, 3, and 5 erasers or different colors. And then what is the probability of choosing 2 white erasers without replacing the first one? That's why it's dependent. Picking the first one, it means it changes the second one. So first we got to figure out what the sample space is. It is 10 plus 3 plus 5, and that equals 18. So 18 is going to be the bottom number because that is our sample space. So what is the probability of choosing one white? Well, it's 10 out of 18 because there's 10 out of 18 white erasers. And then you got to multiply it. Now this is where it gets tricky. You're going to multiply it. We're picking another white eraser, so 2. That means we're going to go down from 10 to 9 because 1 left the bag and 1 left the bag. So now we're down to 17. It is not your original 10 over 18. But you solve it just like you solved the independent. We're now going to do 10 times 9, which is 90. I'm going to change color. Yeah, let's do black. So now it's going to be 90 over, and I got to use a calculator. 18 times 17 is 306. And then in this case, we do have to reduce it because they both are divisible by 2. So now we've got 153 over 40, or 45 over 153. Because I just divided both by 2, because they're both even numbers, I actually don't know if 153 can that be. Oh, it can. So now I can keep going down, divide by 3, divide by 3. I get 51 as my bottom number, and then 15 is my top number. And I'm pretty sure that 51 is divisible by 3. You're kidding. 51 divided by 3? Oh my God, it's 17. Wow, this kept going and I did not realize that. So it's gonna be 17 on the bottom. I'm just gonna erase that. And 5 on the top. And that is the final reduced answer for that one. That was a surprising one. I did not know it would go down that much. And we are done.